Welcome back to Natasha's narrative. If you're wondering why we're in the same clothes, everyone here has a job apart from me, so this is the first time. So we have to do double bookings. Alright, so I'm gonna let everyone introduce themselves again.
Daphine.
Doucus.
Natasha, obviously.
I'm Aidah.
Sarafina.
I'm Dana.
And I'm Anne.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about dating, horror stories. Don't act shocked. And so I think it would be a good idea if everyone gives a brief synopsis of their dating history. I'm gonna start. So yeah, I'm single, always been single. So if anyone lies to you and says that I've been in a relationship, just know it was never with me. All right? All right. Daphine?
Are you looking?
Good question. Yeah. At the moment, I have like a lot of things going on.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship. We'll be making 5 years in April.
That sounds to do it.
Damn, yeah, that's it.
Doucus, you want to say anything about it?
No. There's no history.
Oh, so you know you're loyal.
There's no.
How did you meet?
No, we can't go into that. But you just need to know, I met him when I was 20 and we were friends for 2 years. I'm going to be 27 soon. So that's it.
Oh, cute, huh?
I'm single. I'm not really actively looking, but obviously if someone comes my way, then we'll see. But you know, keeping my options open, you know what they say. Don't close off everything, so yeah.
That's true.
Okay then, sis, you tell them.
Yeah, I'm single. I would say I've been single my entire life. I don't need help. I love being by myself. I've had a couple flings,
Why
but I
am I
wouldn't.
Guys, it's empowering to be
I'm happy.
Yes.
I feel like I actually don't have time. I don't have time for other people. Although OV strap fathers of this world, I've got time for that.
Hit me up too, Ovi. Hit me
No,
up.
OV's brother then.
I know I met him, but those jeans, yeah.
I don't.
Oh, me.
Yes, girl.
It's complicated.
Oh.
I love that
I'm single, depending on who's asking. Willing to dip my toes in the lady pond if you're rich. That's that. How do I top that?
What status?
Yeah, I am in a relationship, and that's it.
Cute.
How long?
How
No
long?
more details. Oh, coming up to 4 years.
Yes.
Stand up forever. So, yeah. Cheers to this very big glass of wine.
Oh my gosh. Anita.
I am also single. Have been single since my last and only relationship of my life for about 4 years now. Happily single. But again, Ovi.
What's happening tonight?
Change that.
What's happening tonight?
Single and about to go on a date.
Yes.
After this.
First date of 2020.
First date of 2020. And
Many more to come.
everyone has very high hopes. The dating world is a minefield, so you just don't know. We'll see what happens.
Anyway, so as I said before, we're going to be talking about dating, horror stories. So who wants to be first to share?
And you should go first.
Oh, it's alright.
Why is Aidah the one that's peed?
Are you the one?
I don't know. I feel like Aidah was ready to say something.
Sorry, Aidah.
To say it was.
You know the story to tell. I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
Well, let's see.
Okay,
Podcast.
Oh, you got quite a few
I've
as
got
well.
about 4 actually now that you've added that one. The first date I went on after I joined the dating app, I was so excited. I was like, yes, it's cool. It seems like it's going with the flow. Got to the date, bought lovely food. It was amazing. We kissed. On the way home, I was like, this is amazing. He lifted me up. He carried me from the station. I was like, this is amazing. Everyone said Tinder was for sex, yeah? No, it wasn't. It was romantic. It was nice. He even got champagne. I was like, this is just...
Wow.
He was saying all the right stuff. He was like, you're the most beautiful girl in this restaurant. How's everyone not looking at you? I was like, whoa. Try that.
Probably not. Probably not.
This girl here. Anyway, things escalated fast. So on the way home, he then tells me I'm the only one that he can talk to in this world. I was like,
Red flag.
I thought it was cute, but I was like, well, we just met, so I shouldn't be the only one that you can open up to. I shouldn't be your only person on this on this planet. I was confused about that. Then he said, "I love you." And I thought, I'm out.
Oh!
Out.
He was the inspiration.
First date. He wanted that 90-day fiance lifetime, innit?
Yeah.
It's green card.
He was the inspiration
He was the inspiration for the show you. Because
Yes,
that's too
it was
far.
crazy.
Maybe you wanted papers.
Yeah, that's why I said 90
Yeah,
days
actually.
fiance.
To be
I
fair.
love you, okay.
Yeah, that was a little bit crazy. So I actually gave him a second chance. I told everybody about this, and I was like, "Oh, he's a nice guy." Though I'm like, "Why are you making so many excuses? This is bizarre. This is nuts."
Very nice.
Second date came with the
So
same
you knew it was
intensity.
weird, and you still went back.
I asked for advice. This is one person I definitely asked for advice. You're horrible to everyone. You're a go.
Have a chance. My sister likes doting men. He was very doting, so I was like, well, this is the doting level you want. He might be a bit crazy, but check it again.
That
Please.
is
Date two.
That is you. You don't want someone to be obsessed
being
with
carried.
Yes, they should be obsessed with me.
No,
but
about you.
the TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on too far. There is a level. There's a line, and the line became a dot to him.
I became a dot.
That's
Wow.
yeah. Another one was I don't know if I should which one do you want to tell? Misogynist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went on another date
Misogynist.
with a misogynist.
This one.
I didn't know at all until he started showing me like clips of his favorite podcasts where they say women are not worthy of anything, and he said we're gonna speak today with a woman neurosurgeon, yeah, and then after speaking to the neurosurgeon, they're like, oh, she's still like a B word, she's still a bitch, she doesn't know anything, she's not smart. I was like, what the hell? And they're just basically saying women are trash, and he was like, I just want to have a shower, it's so funny. And I was like, sorry.
Oh no.
What do you mean? What do you mean? And he was genuinely like, yeah. And he also had really twisted views about what a date is. He said a date's not fair because whatever date you go on, a man wants to have sex with a woman. Women don't really care about that, and they just use that. On a date, I was like, huh?
So,
I was like, I'm on a date with you. What do you mean? And he's like, yeah, but you would know that the person wants to sleep with you, so then you just waste their money. It's like they.
what?
And he was saying,
walking vagina. Is he trying to get a free glass of wine?
Is it saying like we're exchanging ourselves for free food because we already know that they're
yeah. Because they said on a
We're
date,
dragging
if you
you
ask
out.
a guy if they want to sleep with you, you definitely know they're going to say yes. So you're just playing games, wasting their money.
So what?
So basically, just go straight.
Straight to the
We're not humans.
He gets angry at women because they don't go straight.
Meet this guy.
Do you know what? Again, an app. Apps can be good, you know. A lot of people find love on apps for years.
They met on an app.
4 years strong, baby.
Look.
So I've heard a lot of good examples, but somehow the ones that click yes to me, and only those ones, are the insane ones.
So this is what scares me about apps. I feel like some people are on there and they've got this weird fetish.
Yeah.
So I get worried that I'm like, he only
You only like me because I'm black.
Yeah, if it's a
or-
certain guy, I'd be like, he only wants to, live out his master and slave, like
Not even on a slave level. They watch like interracial. Interracials. They're like, interracial.
Yeah, they've watched a bit of black.com, don't
Yes.
know what that is, and they just
Somebody's.
But you must be scared of that. You must be scared of that for everyone.
children by force.
They want them into.
You will know it. I feel like when
Force,
you. I feel like it's not an app thing. I feel like when someone
It's in
does
real
that,
life
because
as
I've had someone, yeah, people do it in real
Real
life. So I've had someone who I've gone on a date with, and they've just kind of spelt it out for me that that's what they like, or they're like, I only date black girls. So then you know. I don't think it's like an app thing.
Yeah,
where
The thing is, so there's nothing
everyone
wrong with
goes
that.
because they're honest. They're just like.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like, if all the exes are black and then they're Asian or whatever, different ethnicity.
I mean, he said
That's-
I only date. That's a fetish.
Yeah, but no, it's not necessarily a. He's not saying that
it's a
they. No!
fetish.
Because people that have a past, like, some people have the same race in their past, doesn't mean that they're like.
He's not saying that.
Oh.
Saying I only date is different to all my last
Yes,
dates.
that's the issue.
Yeah,
And also,
So he's
I
swiping
find it.
no to everyone.
It's not working.
Yeah,
You know, exes happen to be black.
I thought that.
I haven't made a link because I'm not trying to look for one.
What if that's his
I heard
preference?
No.
Well, if
Yeah, you can have a
my
type.
preference
You can have a type.
black females. Would that be okay?
No, it doesn't matter about it being okay. I do believe it to be a fetish because then I always think,
why?
why?
That's my
Do you care about
thoughts
the
I was gonna
personality
say.
behind?
Of course you do. I think people have types. Some people say they really like blondes. That's not a fetish. Why is that
No,
not?
because that's
But you
different.
must
Because
have a
that's not the ethnic
personality.
group.
Come
So, for
on.
example, when it comes to like when people say like when it's within the culture, I don't mind as much when Asian people say they only date Asians or black people say they only date.
Yes,
but when it comes to like interracial relationships, the reason I have a difficulty with people saying that is because like what is the reason? Like and a lot of these people, it ends up being a fetish. It's not even that they like the culture or they're like because some people it's like I've grown up around black people my whole life.
No, it's not grown up with like women or like
So then they're like so that's why I kind of end up orientating myself around those people. But a lot of the time it's just like like I just want someone to booty shake for me because they think that's what we want. I'm telling you it's true.
I wake up to work. Go to work. Go to bed to work. What the hell?
Yes, that's what we do.
Lord,
it's definitely
eat my chicken to work.
And people like can cover that up with saying it's my type.
Yes.
There's personality. So that's what you're usually attracted to. Like you meet someone, it's not just about how they look. So
that's why I find it difficult when people rule out races. You can't rule out race because not everyone looks the same.
Exactly.
Your skin tone isn't what you look like. Your facial features, it's nothing. It's not your personality. So ruling out completely makes no sense.
Do you think it's wrong to only date a certain race then?
No, I think you date who you date. You date who you date and date who you like. But to say that you categorically, like if I said I categorically don't like I don't know, Asians, I do.
Your voice,
if I said I don't like Asians, it doesn't make sense. On what basis do I not like? Because it's a skin tone. It's not a facial feature. It's not a height. It's nothing. There's no. I don't understand that. It makes no sense.
Do you think then you can like positively discriminate for your own race and be like, I solely want to date this because this is my ethnic.
No, but you can do that about the culture. That's about the culture.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But then you can't. But you shouldn't like negatively. Do you understand?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Don't say you can't say that you don't like one race for no reason. Like it doesn't make any sense. Just say that on the basis of their skin tone.
I understand you mean it's a culture thing. Well, it's hard to say I'm not gonna go out with such and such a culture. It's easier to say I'm not gonna go out with a Asian person because we're not going to relate with ABC.
Exactly,
Or I'm not going to go out with a white person because we're not going to I'm going to have to explain ABC.
Then you wouldn't say I'm not going to go out with, you just say I'd actually prefer to go out with somebody who's black, so I don't have to explain my culture. You don't have to cut them out.
Yeah, but that's my point.
That way.
Like if you're going to remove one, you should remove all.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's who you're, like say you want to date somebody within your culture, just say that. It doesn't have to be that. This one type person
And if you do, sometimes you're doing that on an assumption or a racial bias.
Yeah, you don't know what they're called. You don't know what they've lived.
You never met this person, this race that you're talking about, but they won't be able to relate to you.
What if this race lived in the country that you grew up in?
And that's a whole group of people.
Or like your like ethnic origin. So like say this race lived in Uganda their whole life. They know all your language. They have every single part of the culture, and you're cutting them out just because of skin tone. That's what I'm trying to say. Like we all have some.
It's not horror. It's just about honesty. Obviously again, dating app. Met this guy talking for a bit, and we decided to go on a date. It was really cold. Obviously, he comes to pick me up from my house. Stop laughing. And obviously, whilst I'm getting ready, he calls me when he's outside, and then he hangs up. So obviously,
rang him on the phone.
No, he called me and he hung up. Okay. So I'm thinking, okay, it's like a missed call or whatever, and whatnot to let me know that he's outside. Check my phone. He said he's outside. I was like, okay, fine. Went outside. Got in the car, sat down, shut myself out, and then I kept on complaining about the cold. It's like, oh my gosh, it's freezing. It's absolutely really cold and stuff, yeah. But he's not responding, and I'm like, okay. And then I continued to complain.
Did you tap him?
And then no, because it's cold. He's driving. It's cold. It's cold in here. There must be some So obviously he's not saying anything, and then oh my gosh, this is really bad. And then obviously he makes a sound, and I'm thinking, okay. And then he makes a sound again.
What was the sound?
No, don't do it.
I can't do it.
Why was it surprising? Why was it
Don't do the
surprising?
sound.
I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying you have to explain why it's a shocking sound. Like
Just it wasn't a word.
It wasn't a word.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Almost as if someone's trying to speak and they've got a sass out,
No,
but they can't get their words out.
Not really. It was just a sound that he made, and I was thinking, okay, why is he making that sound?
Yeah.
And I didn't understand. And then when he did it again, I was like, hold up, something's not right here. Something's not right. And then I realized that he's actually trying to communicate with me, but he can't speak.
Oh.
So obviously I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, what do I do? Like, this is deception and stuff like that. Like, I'm thinking.
And you picked up on it at that point.
Yeah, this is when I picked up on it and I was like, oh my gosh, he
Not
actually.
prior to it.
No, when I got in the car, I didn't know. And then when I heard the sound, the second time he did it, that's when I realized. I was like, he's actually trying to communicate with me, but
You can't.
he can't. And I was like, what do I do? What do I do in this situation? Like, I can't get out because that's really mean.
No,
Like,
yeah,
I'm in his car as well. I'm in his car.
It just would have been good to know. It's not
It
even
would have
like
been exactly like prior to this. I'm prepared because obviously now I'm
for his
thinking.
own good as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, how are we gonna communicate? Like, I've never been in this situation, so what am I gonna do? Oh my gosh. So basically, what I discovered is that he's deaf, and
He's mute.
he's mute as well. He can't speak and stuff. If I spoke really slowly, he could like understand what I'm saying. So obviously got in the car, realized that he's actually like deaf and stuff like that and whatnot, and I decided, okay, you know what, this is it, I'm here already, there's nothing to do. So we just went to a bar. He took me to a bar that apparently he knows, and I don't think he realized how loud this bar was. It was very loud. Oh my gosh, like I couldn't speak and stuff like that. Like I had to. You
don't need to speak.
Yeah, but obviously,
No,
like,
but you don't need to
yeah.
Also, it's a
But it's
natural
really
thing.
loud.
You'd be like, okay, so like,
Yeah,
it's really difficult to
And
adjust.
maybe it's
But then
loud
wouldn't it
for
be
you, but
louder?
maybe if he's
Because-
got hearing aids in, he can hear certain bits of it. Or
No, I did tell him, I was like, do you realize, obviously, like, what I decided to do was just, like, to text him.
Yeah.
Because, obviously, like, he couldn't read my lips, it was dark and stuff like that. So I texted him, and I was like, do you realize that it's actually, like, really loud in here? It was, I think they had, like, a band on stage and stuff like that. And they were just, like, proper, like, no, it was very loud. I messaged him, and I told him, you know, it's, like, really loud in here. He's all like, oh, I'm really sorry, I didn't realize. The last time I came here, it wasn't that loud.
Okay.
It was like, it was okay. That's why I brought you here. But obviously, like, it's a different atmosphere today and stuff like that. But that was like very interesting. Like, I think he should have like told me beforehand.
Did you confront him and say, you know, now that we're at the date, like, you really should have told me?
No, because it
It's
started
a
an argument on day one.
It's not an argument, it's a question.
No, it's just
you know?
I found it really weird. Like, I didn't know how to sort of like bring it up and be like, you should have told me and stuff like that. Like, I was just like.
But how was like the general date?
Yeah, he was actually very good looking. He was a nice guy and stuff like that and whatnot. And we exchanged numbers, obviously. Spoke for a bit until he sent me a penis pic.
Wow.
But from his point of view, I guess it's like,
I understand.
it's a hit or miss, you never know.
I think, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He didn't want to say at the beginning. I get why.
Yeah,
You
I
thought I'm fit, let her meet me.
Or maybe in the past he's told people and they've been like,
I'm
sure that's what it is.
But he didn't know you and know that it wouldn't.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, but
How long had you guys been speaking for you to not have spoken on the phone prior to the
I
date?
know someone did tell me this. They told me that's what you get for not speaking.
No, but I never speak to people on the phone before I meet them.
No,
You don't even text them.
do you know what
I
one guy did to me? One guy did to me on one of the apps. Like, he literally was all like, before we go on a date, I'm gonna FaceTime you. To check that it's you.
Fair play.
He literally, he's all like, yeah, no, I'm not playing about with these females out here lying. Nah, he FaceTimed and he's all like, I need to see your face. I want to see he's been burnt in the past.
You know what? I respect that. I wasn't usually like that, but I've had I want to say a blind date, but someone I spoke to had such a sexy voice that I was like, I have to.
Oh my god, I need to tell the story.
Oh my god.
So, it wasn't like it was a catfish, it's like a voice fish.